guys, welcome to our channel, Epic Chiro Kids. Today we're going to be doing a series featuring our epic athletes that come in here. They come in for chiropractic treatment, they come in for needling, rehab exercises. So we have with us today Koa Romero. He is one of our local high school athletes. I've known Koa since 2015. He's been a patient for over 10 years. He's excelled in football, basketball, baseball, but in the last couple years, he has really chose to focus on baseball. A couple of things that he has accomplished in this last year at Hahnville, he had a .485 batting average. He had 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Then in his summer league season, he's also had an awesome season with the Sox. Bunch of kids from all over the country. They formed this travel team. He's played in tournaments all summer. He's had a .400 batting average, 8 home runs, and 33 RBIs in just a short period of time this summer. This year in high school, he was also NOLA.com's Baseball Player of the Year. He also was first team All-State. And then he was able to go to Baton Rouge, Alex Box Stadium, compete in a big home run derby this summer, and was able to be the champion of that home run derby. He also was in the top 20 in every tournament he played in this summer in the hitting department. So he's also a pitcher. So today we're going to be treating Mr. Koa in the room. We're also going to be needling him, adjusting him, showing you some rehab exercises. But before we get started, Koa, just wanted to ask you this question. What do you enjoy about coming into DNA Chiropractic?
Well, I always feel comfortable talking to y'all while I'm getting adjusted. I feel like it's so easy to start up a conversation with y'all and just feel comfortable the whole time.
Awesome. So now we're going to get to treatment and show you what we do here at DNA. Alright guys, so now we're going to start our needling session. First off, we're going to start with the top of the neck. That will hit these muscles that make a triangle right up here at the top of your neck, which can pull the neck and the shoulders tight. So we're going to hit this muscle in a couple different spots, and then we're going to work our way down the trap to try to loosen that trap up because it covers all these other muscles. So if we can get the trap loose, then typically your spine will have symmetry from side to side. So after we hit this trap in a couple different spots, being Koa is a baseball pitcher, he is right-handed. He's also an amazing hitter, but we will definitely start needling these rotator cuff muscles. You have 4 different muscles in your rotator cuff. The top of your shoulder blade, the most commonly injured muscle here, your supraspinatus, ties in with your trap and your levator scapula that lifts your scapula. So when this top muscle gets tight, it will pull that entire shoulder tight. So we're going to start out by going straight into that muscle, and then we're going to hit the attachment on the arm. Anytime you needle these muscles and you run current, you are definitely getting the length of that muscle to be longer once you get those trigger points out of the muscle. And so now you're going to see once we hook the stem up to these needles, it's going to go a lot deeper into the tissue than our normal stem pads. So we feel like it gets better results, especially with athletes, or what you can say is just faster results as far as getting those muscles to break up those trigger points. So as soon as we have our machine hooked up, we're going to start that current, and typically the patient is going to tell me what is comfortable to them, so we're going to go up to what they can tolerate. You're going to feel top of your shoulder first. Tell me when you feel it. Good. Tell me when it's enough.
That's good.
Okay, and then you'll feel the bottom of that shoulder, and tell me when it's enough.
That's good.
Okay, so we're going to get that muscle to loosen up, and now the next culprit that will pull tight, especially on a pitcher, third baseman, somebody that needs a lot of strength in that throwing arm. We're going to go right into that bicep connection that ties into the forearm. So once again, once we get our needles in place, just a matter of hooking that current up to try to loosen up these tight muscles. One, for the athlete, is going to give them more length in that muscle. So just like physics, we are applying physics to the spine, and that is biomechanics. And when it comes to biomechanics, the longer the muscle, full length you have to use, the stronger you're going to be. And so Koa comes in for recovery after big games. Back in the day, pitchers would just ice their arm and get inflammation out. But now we have more tools to help with recovery of athletes. So now, same thing, we're just going to turn the stem up to where he's comfortable. First, it's going to be in that bicep. Tell me when you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me when it's a no.
That's good.
Okay. And then you'll feel it right in that forearm. Tell me when.
That's good.
All right. Got a good tap in that forearm muscle. That should help us loosen that up. And so now we're going to pull these needles from that trap out and start working on the other side. Tight muscles. And so while that stem is running on the right arm, we are going to work on a few trigger points on this left shoulder. And we're going to do what's called pistoning. So we're going to come here and just feel around in that trap. We've got a nice little trigger point here. So we're going to pinch the muscle away and go directly in. And as you can tell, the minute we hit that trigger point, that muscle is releasing that trigger point and almost just melting that tightness away. And so we feel like needling works really fast, and what it does for us as a chiropractor makes our job a little bit easier when we go to moving bones around. If these muscles are looser, it makes it easier to adjust that patient. And so most of this is comfortable. Every now and then you'll feel a few of those needles, but the relief you get the next couple days after you get needled is usually worth just a little bit of stem. So once we pull this stem, we're going to work on this shoulder, and then we're going to come back and show you how we're going to get Koa adjusted. All right, guys, so now we're going to start the adjustment part. We will take our arthro stem here, just hit a few more trigger points in that trap. That'll help us just loosen these muscles up that surround the spine. So when we go to adjust Koa, a little bit of tightness here in that erector spinae, and then we'll just kind of lightly tap a few spots, loosen up that lower back and that glute piriformis muscle. All right, and then now we're going to get Mr. Koa adjusted. And this is our favorite part because as chiropractors, when your spine is in symmetry, your body performs better overall. And so it takes pressure off your nervous system, which allows your muscles to function better. So take a deep breath in for me, Koa, all the way out, and relax. Perfect. And take a deep breath in for me, all the way out. Perfect. And now we're checking that pelvis. A little rotation in that SI joint. So we're going to align that. And counter this other SI. Got the hips moving. Get on your side, Mr. Koa. We're going to get that little back stretched out. And perfect. Over here. All right, now let's go the other way. And also face up for me. Perfect. We'll take the hoodie off. We'll get your neck adjusted, and at the very end, we are going to do a nice little shoulder adjustment. C5 is out of position. That goes to all those muscles in your shoulder. And so once we get that aligned, take pressure off that nerve, his shoulder should perform better. And, perfect. And let's sit you up. And now we're gonna get his right shoulder, that pitching arm adjusted. So we do this here on the little teapot. Come here and here on the count of 3. That elbow's coming back. 1, 2, 3. Relax that shoulder. Drop your arm. Now we're gonna go up. And that is the end of our adjustment today. Thanks for being epic. All right, guys, now that we have him dry needled, adjusted, we adjusted his shoulder, we would finish up the visit with getting him on our crossover symmetry bands, arm scapula to stabilize the scapula. We're gonna go over some of those exercises in another video, but for now, we just wanna thank Mr. Koa for joining us today. He is an epic athlete. We can't wait to see what he does this season and in the future. One, he always has a positive attitude. He brings it on the field and in the classroom and in life in general. So we're gonna let Mr. Koa finish off our video today. Thanks for joining us.
Make sure you like and smash that follow button so we'll knock it out the park.